Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. For today's pick a card reading, we're just going to be looking at, I just wanted to come on and do kind of just a tarot reading to see what's going on between you and your person. It's going to be kind of a you and them and what comes next. So let's get into it. So for pile number one, we have this piece of ocean jasper and we have the anime tarot. For pile number two, we have this piece of bloodstone and the Lord of the Rings tarot. And for pile number three, we have ruby fuchsite and the antique anatomy tarot. So if you need a minute to sit with the energy, please feel free to pause the video and I will see you at your pile. Hello pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the anime tarot and this ocean jasper and the crows, this is going to be your reading about you and your person. It's just going to be a tarot reading so we can check in and you'll know if you resonate with it. There's a bunch of crows outside right now. They keep interrupting me. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, all right. So right away, I feel like this pile is about reconnection or rekindling things. I'm not sure if you and your person are already connecting. Very interesting. The other day I saw an eagle and it had caught something and it was like going down and then flying back up and then going down and flying back up. And my friend told me that it was trying to knock its prey unconscious or something. I have no idea why I'm telling you that. I don't think your person is, anyway, trying to eat you. Maybe they are in a fun sense. What? Anyway, oh my gosh. Why did that come out? I honestly just paused that and thought about taking it out, but that is not a way that I speak. So maybe that's symbolic to someone. So I'm just going to leave it in there. I'm embarrassed, but whatever. I honestly paused it and I was like, maybe I should start recording or maybe I should re-record this, but my guides told me to keep going. Anyway, we have the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups the Knights are about movement. So we see movement here. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if you and this person are already talking or you're about to, but we have this energy of hearing from an ex. We have this energy of rekindling things, getting back together, working things out. And what I'm almost feeling is that you may be thinking about someone, or this person, sorry. And I feel like this person is longing for you and they're getting ready to swoop in and get their prey or whatever. Yeah, that's right. But this can also be, that's the energy of this person, you know, ready to swoop in and tell you how they feel, that they want to work this out. Anyway, let's get into it. We have the Page of Cups here. So it's possible that this person owes you an apology. Interesting. Lots of water energy right away. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Eight of Pentacles. That's renewal energy. So, you know, you have 3 cards about working things out here. And we have 4 of Discs. So for some of you, 4 of Pentacles. So this is the energy of, first of all, not being able to let someone go. It's also the energy of holding back, keeping your cards close to your chest. So I could see maybe you and this person reconnecting, but you're both kind of holding back, guarding your cup, Page of Cups. Maybe you're afraid to be vulnerable with each other. This can also be the energy of someone who's been holding back from you, getting ready to reach out. So let's see what's happening here. Maybe your person likes anime. Maybe you like anime. Oh, we have justice. This is what I mean. Working it out. Making things right. Taking accountability. Getting back together. Apology. So, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is an independent single energy, and it is the energy of stability, self-confidence. So perhaps right now you both are independent. But anyway, interesting, justice. So it feels like things are coming into balance. You're getting your justice. If you're not already, you're about to in this situation. It really does have the vibes of like, let's work this out. Let's get back together. All right, so we're going to look at your current energy first. Your current energy when it comes to this connection. We have the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. And we have the... Oh, no, wait. Am I getting that right? Now I need to look. Hang on. The princess must be the page, right? That was weird. I'm sorry, I have to look. Of course I can't find anything else. That's the Page of Pentacles, I know it. So look what just fell out. Judgment just fell out. Very interesting. And that's what I mean. That's what this energy feels like. It feels like Judgment Day. It feels like someone is about to get their justice. It feels like a renewal. So your current energy, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. And I find this very interesting because it's the energy of wanting to move quickly, it's a very impulsive energy. It's chaser energy. And you could be feeling like you want to chase this person. And when I say chase, I mean contact them, energetically chase them. Like, that's what I mean. I mean, you want to talk to them more. You want to see what they're doing. If you're in no contact, you want to contact them. That's chaser energy. But this Page of Pentacles shows someone who is trying to remain patient. So I feel like you either know this renewal is coming or you're already talking to this person. And to me, it looks like you're trying your best not to chase. You're trying your best not to act impulsively. And you're trying to hold back. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to take things slow. That's what I'm seeing. Or you could just resonate with working and growing on the way you chase things, you know? Again, Knight of Swords energy is chaser energy, and guilty. And maybe you've grown a lot, you know? Maybe you've grown a lot since being that chaser, and now you're being tested. I want to see their current energy, please, Spirit. We have the Page of Cups and the Lovers. What? I'm sorry, that's just too magical. I just want to make sure these are straight before I continue on. That looks good. So we have Earth, Air, Water. Earth, Air, Water. Yeah, Gemini. Anyway, so we have the Page of Cups here. So your person right now, there's a choice being made. There's an offer being made. And I'm not sure if, like I said, we'll get into the current energy. But this is someone who's intuitively thinking about you. This is someone who's getting that judgment call. Remember, judgment, justice. They're getting that call to make a choice here or to offer you something. Could be an apology. They're being guided to trust their intuition when it comes to this. Very interesting. And like I said, it could be that you two are connecting, or you two, you know, maybe this person is about to reach out and you're trying your best not to chase it. Or maybe you're connecting with this person and they're holding back, Page of Cups. They're keeping their cup close to their chest and you're trying not to, you know, chase that energy. You're trying not to push them. You're trying not to rush things. You're trying to hold those horses back, you know? I always say that the Knight of Swords is one of the cards that I resonate most with in the tarot deck. Anyway. So we do have Hanged Man on the bottom and Death. So again, you're either talking or you're about to hear from this person. There's about to be a rebirth. Let's go current energy of connection. What is the current energy of the connection? We have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So that shows that this shows a few things, Capricorn energy. Six of Swords is that reconnecting phase. So for some of you, you are reconnecting with this person, but I feel like there are things, it's like a small reconnection, or there's things that are being held back, if that makes sense. Like this Page of Cups, I feel like maybe this, you're reconnecting, but you're both holding back a bit. This could also be the energy of you knowing that this is coming. And it's almost like you're being very patient. You know this person is approaching you. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of nurturing this. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to go like that. Let's see how you are feeling about this person. How are you feeling about this person? How are you feeling about this person? We have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, this is interesting. So what I'm seeing here is the Three of Cups, how you're feeling about this person. It feels like you are exchanging energy in some way. It feels like if you're not, you want to be connecting with this person. I'm not going to lie though, what I'm seeing here is it feels like you're talking to this person. It feels like you're reconnecting with this person. Maybe this person is even new for some of you. And there's this feeling of, it's like you want to take it to the next level. It's like this person is holding back and you want to take it to the next level, but you're trying not to be impulsive. And it feels to me like there's energy flow here, Three of Cups, but you're kind of disappointed with how the energy flow is going. It's almost like, again, this person may be holding back. We also have the Seven of Swords here. And it could be that you have a fear of being hurt by this person, or you feel like this person is holding back from you. I want to see how they're feeling about you. Well, that's too many, Spirit. I don't even know. I wanted to take that one. I was told to take these two. So we have the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups. So this person is longing for you, like we saw. They're longing for you. They're wanting to connect. Two of Wands, perhaps. Two of Wands is an energy of making choices, making a decision. Three of Wands is forward movement. So if you are talking to this person, it feels like it's not quite yet moving forward. If you're not talking to this person, it feels like this person is trying to figure out how to approach you. There's 2 cards about choices here. And the 2 of Wands can be about, maybe I'll just leave that one on the bottom. The 2 of Wands can be about changing their approach or needing to release a pattern before coming back in or making a choice. So it does feel like this person is still making decisions here. But they're longing for you. Let's look at, what do I want to look at now? I had a list, but I'm looking at my list and I'm like, I don't know if I like that list. I think I want to go deeper. What is currently, no, I don't want to ask that either. Do you guys hear the birds? It's crazy. I want to see what's currently blocking this connection. What is currently blocking this connection? That's so many. I don't even know if I want to, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm going to take this energy in and then I'm going to shuffle again. So one thing I'm seeing in these cards is that something that could be blocking this connection, and this won't be for all of you, is that there is this energy of a choice on your person's side. So for some of you, it could be that your person has someone else and is with someone else, because for what's blocking this, there's this 4 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, and that to me feels like possibly another marriage, or the 10 of Discs can be the opinion of family members. But I need to mention this before I shuffle because these cards are pretty powerful. For some of you, there is a blockage here, and I think you'd know about this, that this person is with or married to someone else, because there's this energy here of someone needing to be left out in the cold in order for you and this person to be together. And 5 of Swords is like it's like the conflict that maybe this person or you, I don't know, is feeling about having to leave someone out in the cold, having to walk away from a foundation that's already built. We have the 8 of Cups. So very strongly, this is showing me that what's blocking this is somebody needs to walk away from something, possibly away from a marriage or a foundation or the opinion of others. Now that I'm thinking about it, if we go to current energy, which was the Queen of Discs and the 6 of Swords, that could very well be that this person, maybe you, or sorry, that can be someone who needs to let go of a partner. 6 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. With all this other energy, it could be that this is someone who needs to walk away from a connection or finalize with something before being with you. Justice. And that is kind of the same kind of energy that this person would need to, this reading took a turn, that this person, what's blocking this is that maybe there's someone else in this situation that's going to get hurt. And that this person needs to leave that person and do the right thing. That just took a very bizarre turn. And I don't know if that's going to resonate for all of you, because I wasn't feeling that energy until all these blockages flew out. So I am going to shuffle again, but I wanted to mention it because I can see how maybe some of you relate to that. Interesting. That's very interesting. So let's see what's blocking this connection. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles for blockages could be fear of giving up independence. Blockages could be that this person is not independent, is not single. Where's my book? Where's my grubby little book? Nine of Pentacles, fear of giving up independence, being guarded in love. So you could be dealing with someone who has a fear of giving up independence. It's also about being guarded in love. And on your side, I was seeing Seven of Swords energy. So there's kind of like you're guarding yourself. There's a fear there. So you could be very guarded about this person, especially if they're, you know, married. Again, I'm not here to judge you ever. And no one else should judge you either. It happens, you know. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles can also be perhaps at some point you needed to go through growth and self-improvement as did this person in order to come back together. I was not expecting this. Ah, my goodness. I want to look at the near future energy of this connection. So what is the near future energy of this connection? What is the near future energy of this connection? We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups. How interesting. So near future energy, we do see Page of Swords is communication. It's you learning about something. So it could be that you learn. It could be that you learn that this person is ready to walk away from whatever that is. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a person. That can be someone who's walking away from an older version of themselves. Like maybe this person had things that they needed to work on and heal within them. This can be them walking away, them learning about themselves and walking away from that past version of themselves. I am actually going to get more because this Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups is almost, I could see this. If you're someone who is connecting with someone who is already in a connection and you're feeling unhappy, I could see this being you communicating, you know, the fact that you may need to walk away if this person doesn't make a decision. I need to get more for this. Future energy. That's also the energy of communication. So we have the Seven of Cups. This is... This reading has taken, like, I'm a little taken aback by this reading, and I'm going to be really curious if anyone resonates with it because it's taken such a different turn. The more I get into this reading, the more I see the energy of someone else in this reading and a decision needing to be made. And it does feel to me like there's someone else in the equation here. And I do feel like in the near future, there's a decision being made about which path to take, whether that's you telling this person, you need to make a decision if we're going to work on this, or else I have to let you go. There's an energy of, if this is going to work, you're going to need to let someone go, or I'm going to have to let you go. That's what it feels like. Again, it's kind of throwing me for a loop here. Not throwing me for a loop, but it took an interesting turn. It could be that, you know, judgment day is here for this person, that they can no longer carry on living two lives. Maybe this is you. Again, I'm not here to judge you. I went through this. But it looks to me like someone needs to make a decision here. Somebody has too many options or too many other things going on. And it feels like you're not trying to act impulsively, but at the same time, you know your worth. And what I'm seeing is, that's what I mean. It's like the communication, either you let that person go or I need to let you go. That I can no longer be one of many cups, you know? Anyway, I'm going to be surprised if this... Sometimes Spirit throws me these readings that are just like this. And again, I was in something like this, but I'm going to be really interested if anybody resonates with this. I actually want to look at your person's intentions towards you now, because I was not expecting this. So let's look, I just spit. Let's look at your person's intentions towards you. The cards are also coming out very oddly. Like they're coming out really weird. The way that they're falling out, the way that those four fell out together and there was such a clear message. Their intentions towards you, I can see their intentions are to choose you, to have a new beginning with you. The Hermit is... Their intentions are to reflect about this. This is someone who's listening to their inner self. They're trying to make a very important decision here. They're trying to let their intuition guide them. I feel like they feel this soul connection with you. And this is someone, for intentions, the Fool, they're going to take a leap of faith towards you. They're going to follow what their soul is telling them to do after a period of reflection. Interesting. I was not expecting this. Not at all. Look, we have 8 of Wands. So it does show their intentions are to make a decision, to make a move. And this is rapid change, rapid growth. So if you're not talking to this person, their intentions are to be talking to you very soon. This is someone who's about to have an epiphany here that's about to cause forward movement. Anyway, interesting. Let's see this person's next actions when it comes to this connection, or continued actions. What are their next actions? We have the Page of Wands and the Sun, which is showing me this is someone who is going to follow what their higher self is telling them to do. You could be counterparts. You could resonate with counterparts, especially because I was talking about chaser energy so much. We have these 2 tigers here, symbolic of tigers or divine feminine energy. The Page of Wands is the action we take. It's like the intuitive action we take. So when our intuition, when we've had an awakening, we've had a realization, our intuition says, do this, and we follow that intuition. We see this person holding the wand, which is connected to spirit, and we see the Sun. So this person's next actions are to choose their intuition, follow their soul path, bring you clarity, choose their soul path, which is probably you, and to bring you clarity about all of this. Again, you could have a discussion with this person in the near future where you put up a boundary and you say, I saw the Queen of Swords, where you say, it's me or this person. Like, I can't. This reading took a turn. I feel like maybe there's a discussion here in the near future where you tell this person your truth and you say, Either you let this person go or this won't work. And I feel like your person comes back with clarity here. Oh my goodness gracious. We also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom. So communication, clarity, breakthrough moment. A change, new chapter. Show me the future of this connection, please, Spirit. What is the future of this connection? We have the Six of Wands. So that's success, that's triumph, that's loved, that's being socially recognized as a couple. I'm going to get one more for that. I also feel, I hate to say it, I just have to say it. Yeah, I have to say it. There's something here, and I hate to say this, but it looks like you're victorious, because on the bottom we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands can be about competition. And I'm not saying that you're competing with the third party here. I'm saying that it shows there's a competition. Interesting how there's three people in this image. There's a competition, and we see you coming out on top. We see the two of you being together, having success here. Anyway, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Discs. So we see the both of you choosing to invest in this connection. This is that renewal energy. This is that energy where you choose to work on it and invest in it, even though you know it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. People are going to say what they're going to say. And then finally we have the Three of Wands, which your person was in the Two of Wands energy, not moving forward. And here we have them investing in this forward movement. Anyway, this also shows, interesting, this Four of Pentacles. Remember, it came up in the beginning. The Four of Pentacles can also symbolize someone who is in a relationship for codependent reasons. And I don't mean that as emotionally codependent, maybe, but I more so mean that as they built a foundation. So there's a shared bank account, there's children, there's furniture. So they stay there because it's easier than starting over. And right after that Four of Pentacles, we see the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. So to me, it feels like this person follows their intuition and chooses you. Anyway, that caught me off guard. Kind of like, I hate to be this person, but kind of like when it happened to me in my own life. Let's see advice for you, my friend. What advice do you need, my friend? We have the Ten of Pentacles. So it feels like, to me it feels like this person is going to leave that third party, because we have the Hanged Man and the Ten of Discs. And it feels like this person right now is trying to surrender that. And there's going to be an ending there. Look, you're the Empress. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. It does show that this person is going to surrender that. There's going to be an ending because you're their Empress. And I'm not saying you're a temptress. That's not what I'm saying at all. This is a soul connection. So this person feels connected to your soul. They feel something very special with you that they can't explain. And even though their mind and their ego monster tells them to stay where they are, their soul is telling them it's you. Anyway, and embody your Empress energy, my friend. You're trying over here. I can see you. Look at that. That's like that Empress, that's baby Empress. Like, look at you. Spirit's saying you can do this. Like, it feels to me like right now you're trying so hard not to chase. You're trying so hard. Anyway, I was not expecting that. I'm going to be shocked if that resonates with people. Anyway, my friend, I am sending you love. That's what I'm seeing. Again, I'm sending you lots of love and light. I think you're very strong, and I'm sending you lots of love and hopefully this resonated, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Let me just get rid of pile 1's heart. So, pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Lord of the Rings Tarot and this piece of bloodstone, this is going to be your reading about your love life. And I was not expecting what happened in pile 1, so I'm interested to see what happens in your pile. Before I start, I usually cut the deck a few times, and when I was cutting the deck for you, the cards I saw the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. So I'll be interested to see if that comes in to the energy of your reading. That shows, you know, a feminine, I'm not talking about gender, nurturing themselves, Four of Swords, a break, the Emperor, possibly someone getting ready to take action towards you. It could also be that you're in separation from someone, and I know this is like not a business reading, but maybe you're starting your own business. But anyway, let's get into it. I do not want to make any assumptions after what I went through in pile 1. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So this could feel like you're waiting to hear from someone, or you're waiting for someone to put more energy into it. You're waiting for something to come into fruition here with Seven of Pentacles. Something that you've invested in. Oh, so satisfying. I'm feeling like I'm back to my old self, my friends. We have the Moon. Interesting. Listening to your intuition. Right away, I'm seeing Galadriel going through the test. Very interesting. So you could be being tested by your ego right now. Like I said, Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, you could be taking care of yourself, and maybe intuitively you know someone's coming towards you, someone that you've put time and energy into, Seven of Pentacles. Let's get another one. We have Judgment. Judgment Day. Perhaps conversation. Someone taking accountability. Someone getting their karma. The Emperor. Who's underneath the Emperor? What's underneath the Emperor? The High Priestess and the Hierophant? Oh my gosh. What? What? Hello? What? What? That is shocking. This feels like you have a spiritual connection with someone, where possibly, I feel like you're not in communication. Look at that sword that's broken here. I feel like there was a miscommunication, or you're on a break. We were on a break. And we have this High Priestess and the Emperor. And that was the energy I was getting with the Queen of Pentacles. It was like you had this inner knowing that Judgment Day was coming. And that this person was going to take a leap of faith towards you. And look, we have this broken sword here. And the Hierophant can symbolize, and this is giving me Judgment energy too. The Hierophant can symbolize a spiritual lesson that needs to be learned. And we have this Emperor with a sword that's not broken. And it feels to me like I'm seeing the King of Swords. The King of Swords, I forgot. The King of Swords is here. So it feels like you know this person is approaching you. Anyway. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That was interesting. That was something else. We have the Four of Swords. We were on a break. Ace of Wands. There's that action. What is happening? Okay. Let's get into it. Let's look at your current energy, my friend. Show me your current energy. We have two cards coming out. interesting. That is interesting. We have Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands energy. And 5, 4, what? 6 of Wands. Very interesting. This is runner chaser energy. This is runner chaser energy. So it feels like maybe you're trying to balance your energies. Maybe you're trying your best not to chase this person and you're waiting for them to come to you. Very, very interesting. For some of you, remember how I said maybe you're starting your own business? For some of you, you may be trying not to chase this person, and in doing so, you're starting your own business, or you're doing something that you're really passionate about, possibly online. 6 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords, so that is separation. So it feels like you're in separation with this person. We've got the 9 of Swords. And, you know, maybe to combat, however you say it, your anxiety, perhaps you're putting a lot of energy into yourself and your creative endeavors. Again, you could be someone who's in the spotlight right now. Very interesting. You could be finding, you know, your soul path while in separation with this person. Very interesting. Let's get their energy. We were on a break. I just keep hearing it. We've got the 5 of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Rings. So we've got someone who wants resolution with you. We've got someone who's clearing through blockages here. We have the Ace of Rings and the Magician. So this is someone who's working on themselves. This is someone who's getting ready to come in for resolution with you with this Pentacle. And I feel like as you are investing in yourself, this person is starting to invest in coming towards you. So interesting. Page of Rings. As I say that, Page of Pentacles, that's someone who's getting ready to invest in this with that Pentacle. The Magician getting ready to make things happen. You know, this looks like Gandalf before he leaves the Hobbit hole or whatever it is. Bilbo's house. Very interesting. I'm going to take that. Now these cards, although I love how they shuffle, I don't like how they lay because they don't lay flat. Man, now I want to watch Lord of the Rings. Interesting. Magician energy. So they're working on themselves, trying to make things happen. They could be getting ready to communicate with you. Maybe they're trying to manifest you as I'm burping. All right. Let's see the current energy between you. We've got the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. So what I'm finding really interesting is you could be someone who's running from this person now. And I don't mean intentionally. But if you are, I'm seeing almost like if you're a counterpart, you could be going through, if you're the feminine, not talking about gender, you could be going through a runner moment where you're done chasing this person and now you're kind of running from them. Maybe there's something, you know, about yourself, a shadow that you need to look at that I'm not saying that you know this exists, but as counterparts, we can run from conflict with our counterpart because they're triggering a wound. And we're not aware of that. We're not aware we're running, but they're triggering a wound within us, 7 of Swords, that we really need to look at, that it feels like it's too much work and we start to run from the conflict and the drama of it all. Now, I will say sometimes with counterparts, once the feminine is in runner energy and working on themselves, the other counterpart starts to then get pulled back. It's not a manipulative game. It's an energy exchange. Anyway, So it does feel like current energy between you, there's fear. You know, I feel like maybe you have a fear of getting hurt in the same way because this person is coming in for resolution. So, and there were blockages here. So it feels to me like you have a fear of getting hurt by this person. You could have a fear that they'll manipulate you with the Magician energy and the Seven of Swords. This person could have appeared manipulative. I'm not saying they were, maybe they were. But anyway, it feels to me like there's a lot of fear here about this connection. And it feels like maybe, you know, you may not resonate with running at all. You may be someone who knows what this is, High Priestess, and is listening to your intuition about this connection. And your person is the one that was the runner. Anyway, we also have Nine of Cups here and separation. So for some of you, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, there could have been an injustice here. This person could have deceived you. But it's like you both know you're each other's Nine of Cups. This is an energy too of unconditional love. So it's like the energy, I can just like hear my counterparts like, this person hurt me and this person did that. Why do I still love them? Why does my soul still long for them? Like, why do I still think about them? It's that type of energy. So it's like there's an unconditional love between you, even though there's separation and possibly deceit and fear. Interesting. Let's see how you're currently feeling about this person. We have the Six of Wands. What is happening? And the Queen of Pentacles. So it feels to me like you believe the Six of Wands is about success and feeling loved. And to me, you feel, I could be picking up on the energy when you first came together. If you're counterparts, what happens is that they have a way in the beginning of making you feel very seen and loved, and it kind of ignites your soul and it wakes you up and you feel truly seen by someone. And then usually what happens is then there's conflict and there's tower moments and there's separation. And sometimes we spend years chasing that energy that we first felt with our counterpart. So what happens is when counterparts come together, they still don't feel that same energy they first felt in the beginning because there's still healing to do. It could be that this person, for how you're feeling about them, you could be someone who, through this connection, has learned how to love yourself and to take care of yourself and to nurture yourself and to step into your power. You could feel, even though this person hurt you, you could feel like they taught you lessons about yourself. And for some of you, like I said, I feel like you still feel connected to this person, but you're very focused on yourself right now, perhaps your social media or your own business here. Interesting. Seven of Wands, there's an energy with the Seven of Wands of wanting to persevere, but there's also an energy with the Seven of Wands of like trying to keep yourself safe and putting up boundaries. So maybe you put up boundaries with this person. They could have also been very defensive about some of these shadows, you know? Interesting. I'm hearing it. You could be anxious attachment and they could be avoidant attachment. Interesting. I'm actually going to get one more for how you feel about this person. We have Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Very interesting, because I'm not sure if you're already talking with this person and maybe you just don't trust them yet. But it feels to me like you know they're coming. You know that this communication is coming. You kind of, Three of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. It's like Maybe for some of you, this person is about to or already has reached out in a small way, and maybe you have a fear, you know, they're trying to resolve things with you. You're fearing this. We have the King of Wands here, so it feels to me like some of you know this person is slowly coming towards you, about to take action. The other thing I'm seeing with this Knight of Pentacles, because we have the Seven of Pentacles, is that you could feel like this person, you know, you could feel like you were investing in this connection. And with the Three of Cups and the King of Wands, you could have been dealing with someone who was more interested in their own things and didn't have the time and energy to give to this connection properly. And perhaps, you know, they didn't make you feel seen. They didn't, you know, they weren't giving you enough attention. Not that I'm saying you need someone's attention. If you feel like you need someone's attention, that's that anxious attachment. I'm anxious attachment, and I'm right now trying to learn how to have secure attachment. But I feel like this was someone who was maybe more focused on like their social life or their friends or their hobbies or their own stuff rather than you. And maybe they were very slow to give to this. It could have caused an imbalance here. When I explain energetic flow to people, you know, with the Three of Cups, when it comes to a two-person connection, it's like the two of you both have to have the same amount of energy in your cups adding into this big cup in order for there to be energetic flow. Think of it like a magic potion. You put in this much, they put in that much, and then the magical flow happens. And if you are someone who's giving all your time and they're giving their time somewhere else, that flow doesn't happen, that energetic flow doesn't happen. And then you end up feeling, you know, like you're not getting reciprocal energy back. And then you start feeling unloved and unseen and neglected, which could be, I am rambling, oh my gosh, which could be triggering a childhood wound within you. Anyway, really interesting. In the past 24 hours, I had a breakdown. I laugh. I had a breakdown, which is why I didn't do a reading yesterday. Pile 3, are you in here? And then in the evening, my sister, who we never talk about anything personal because when we were little, we were taught to sweep everything under the rug. We don't talk about anything. We just pretend it doesn't happen. It didn't happen. And she, for the first time in like our entire lives, I spent like 4 hours talking to her through text about what she was going through, trying to help her. And then I came in and one of my children was going through something. So then I spent an hour talking to them about life and soul ties, and because they were afraid of death. Anyway, I just find it interesting how I'm diving into the same type of information here. But anyway, or I'm like going deep in here. So let's get to your person's energy. This is my special interest. How is your person currently feeling about this connection? So we have the Five of Cups. So there's regret here. There's sadness. They're feeling sorry for themselves. There could be guilt about what they did to you. You know, I feel like maybe they wounded you with the Three of Swords, and they definitely have regret here. I want to point out that we have a pentacle, which is symbolic of growth. We have a 5 and a 5, which is symbolic of change. So your person is going through changes. They are learning lessons. Remember the Hierophant card with the broken sword. And it's like they need to learn this lesson before they can give you clarity and truth and take accountability. Anyway, very interesting. I'm going to get one more for how they're feeling about you. Lots of regret. Knight of Pentacles slowly coming towards you, and you know it, you High Priestess, you. Michaeladriel, whatever, princess, whatever she is, queen. I'm feeling the energy like maybe you resonate with, look, getting ready to take a leap of faith, Page of Wands, getting ready to take action. It's really interesting because I don't know if you're a counterpart or not, but maybe you resonate with that whole scene in Lord of the Rings where she's tested and she like almost turns into that crazy person, and then she's so relieved that she passed the test. Maybe you symbolize or resonate with counterpart tests. Anyway, yeah. So I want to see what's currently blocking this connection. We have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So what's blocking this connection? This person could owe you an apology. It feels like you're in separation. It feels like there needs to be forgiveness and an apology here, you know? It could be that some of you have deep wounding in your past that needs healing on both sides. You know, because I started touching base on like feeling neglected as a child. And then sometimes when you feel neglected or unseen as a child or in another relationship, then in your future relationships, it's almost like you're fulfilling that same story. And you get into a situation where you're looking for love and acceptance from your partner because you never got it as a child. Anyway, again, I'm rambling in this pile. So that's what we see here. There's separation, there's heartache, there's a wound here where there needs to be forgiveness and an apology and accountability. 9 of Cups, inner work needed, you know? What's blocking this connection is that inner work was needed. And I always am a firm believer that it's not just one-sided, that we all have to work on ourselves. No one's perfect. So it could have been on both sides that inner work was needed. Let me just look up the 9 of Cups. Where are you, 9 of Cups? Where are you? Inner work needed, yeah. So there needed to be inner work here, and that's what I was saying with the 7 of Swords. You could have wounds that you're not even aware of, my friend, that you needed to work on, you know? Anyway, we also have the Chariot. So it could have been a lack of forward movement on either side. Maybe someone wasn't willing to put in enough effort. Somebody's going by with a stroller. Interesting. It's quite loud. So let's look at what's coming next in this connection. Oh, it's a little kid on like a little 4-wheel drive Jeep. How cute. Anyway. What is coming next in this connection? What is coming next in this connection? That was way too many. We have the Ace of Wands. Remember the Emperor? Someone being inspired to take action. The the Page of Wands. So what's coming next is we see growth here. We see action. We see the sign of growth here. We see the sign of movement. And the Ace of Wands can mean spiritual growth. It can mean communication. Look at this. We have the Hanged Man and the Empress. Oh my gosh. So we see something changing here. And I think it's really interesting with this mirroring energy. Very symbolic of counterpart energy. We have the Emperor. We have the Empress. And we see someone who's been reflecting here, taking action towards you, the Empress. Queen of Cups. There's Galadriel. And what I love about this is that future energy, we see you taking care of your cup. The Queen of Cups is, you know, that energy when we overgive to other people and then we overgive in this situation right here. We think, oh, I can just fill that cup up a little more and make it work. Anxious attachment. You know, you feel your person closing off, so you give more. And what happens is your cup feels empty. Anyway, near future energy, we see you focusing on making sure your cup is filled. We see being guided by your intuition. Look at that. And we have the Empress. So it feels like this person There's growth here. There's movement after the Hanged Man. And it feels like this person wants to nurture this. And here you are sitting on your throne. You know this is coming. Let's get more for near future energy. Near future energy, we have the Two of Swords and the Fool. So we see the end of stagnation. We see, look at that, Justice and the Fool. So we see someone taking a leap of faith, taking accountability, apology, Three of Swords, blockage, someone ending stagnation, making a move, making a choice, coming forward. Beautiful. We have the Hierophant. So we have that spiritual lesson, Justice in the Hierophant, that spiritual lesson being righted or learned, whatever it is. And then clarity. Let's look at this person's intentions. I'm going to get nosy here. I wasn't gonna, but now I'm gonna. Are we straight? Yes, we are. So let's look at this person's intentions towards you. What do you want with my friend? What do you want with my friend? We have Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're like, I just want to come see your friend. I just want to come out of hiding. Look, Knight of Cups, I just want to make things right with your friend. There's that offer. That's movement. This person intending to come out of isolation. Another 5. Sign. I need where's my number book? Where's my number book? Hang on. Oh, it's right in front of my face, as always. I just forgot what it looked like and then I panicked. I forgot what it looked like. Okay, so we have 555 on your person's side. Change can be seen as a negative thing, but with the right mindset and right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit your desires. Life will look different when you get what you want. Your person is going through major change. So your person's intentions right now are to come out of isolation. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And what comes after 5 of Pentacles in reverse is 6 of Pentacles, which is equal give and take. We have the Knight of Cups, so this person wanting to come towards you, making things right, wanting to rekindle this. We have the Hermit, someone coming out of Hermit energy. Someone coming out of isolation. Let's see their next action towards you. We have the High Priestess telling you something, revealing something, listening to their intuition. I just saw the Page of Rings, which is that Ace of Pentacles that they've been working on. What are you? We have the Page of Cups, that apology. So this person, and we have the 6 of Swords. So this person coming in, reconnecting with you. Here's where it's interesting though. This Page of Cups, it could be that this person comes in kind of leaving some things out of this apology. Like I'm saying, you might not get a full apology right away. This feels like almost them trying to start the ball rolling in reconnection with the 6 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Show me the future of this connection. We have Ace of Swords in the World, communication, the end of a cycle, closing of a distance. Ace of Swords, communication. It could be that they're giving you the truth or revealing something to you here. Show me the future of this connection, please, Spirit. What does the future hold for pile 2 and their person? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So that shows a turning point. That shows this person making adjustments. It shows things happening in divine timing. Black and white cow, I love it. We also have Strength here and the 8 of Pentacles. So the strengthening of this bond, this is cultivating a strong relationship. So the two of you making adjustments, learning life lessons. This can represent that unbreakable bond between counterparts. Again, cultivating a strong relationship, unconditional love being strengthened, and 8 of Pentacles is renewal energy, and we see these 2 rings together. That's a renewal. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This person may be afraid to to talk to you. Look at this. We have this Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So they may be afraid of talking to you right now. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what we see, my friends. That's beautiful energy. Hopefully that resonated. I'm going to leave it there. I was just doing tarot today because I have some other things I'm working on. But yeah, I'm sending you lots of love, my friends. And I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Antique Anatomy Tarot and this Ruby Fuchsite, this is going to be your reading about you and your person. I don't know what's going to happen. Every pile's been a surprise. I really wanted to come on and spend some time with you guys today because you are you guys give me a lot of energy. And I was looking at Pile 3. Hello, I'm already rambling. I was looking at my analytics, and I've noticed in my analytics, and it has nothing to do with views or anything, but I've noticed a pattern in my energy where I'm like, in my content, I'm noticing a pattern in my posting and my energy where I'm like taking little dips. Anyway, I'm trying to work through that. I'm trying to find balance in my life, you know? But anyway, hello. I don't know why I went right into talking to you like that, but we're going to look at you and your person today. So I'm actually going to get right into shuffling. I am going to mention, like every other pile, what I'm seeing right away. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a single energy. So you could be single right now. And maybe you're looking for confirmation what's going on with your person. It could be that you're going through a renewal with someone where you needed to grow and evolve. We do have the Five of Pentacles here, which is an energy of rejection and feeling left out in the cold. And I'm just being called to this King of Swords in reverse. Is making me feel like maybe in your past, you had maybe this person even, you felt maybe led on by them. And maybe they rejected you in some way and pushed you away. But anyway, like I said, I'm just going to get right into shuffling. We have, perhaps you're trying to move on from this person or forward after an ending. I'm not sure. It just tried to stop recording. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. So the Six of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands, it's like you want to move on, but you can't. Six of Wands, it's like you're unable to release this person. It could also be that maybe they have... It's possible that they have someone or a past wound that they can't let go of, but we'll see. Like I said, I kind of want to get into the spread before I start making my assumptions. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The energy of waiting for the abundance or the fruits of your labor. Sorry. We have the King of Wands and the Devil. And the Nine of Swords. What is happening here? What is happening here, my friends? So we have the King of Wands and the Devil. So you could have been dealing, remember I saw the King of Cups in reverse, which can be like you felt like you were led on by someone. Now with the Devil and the King of Wands, that's the energy of perhaps some toxic behaviors, perhaps a codependent attachment to this person. You know, the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords in reverse feels like you want to move on, but you can't move on. It could be that this person has tried to move on from you, but can't move on from you. And I'm picking up on their energy here. I feel like there could be a lot of obsessive thinking about you right now because we have the Devil and we have the Nine of Swords. So it feels to me like this person is thinking about you an awful lot right now. Perhaps because they're wanting to make a move. The King of Wands, you could have been dealing with someone who was, you know, more focused on their own endeavors. Perhaps they came across as selfish or acted from a place of ego and fear. And maybe that's where that energy comes in, where you felt led on by them or used by them or hurt by them. Anyway, I'm going to start asking questions now. Somebody said, just get to the reading. It's like, but I'm an empath. Like, it's not just about reading cards. It's about reading the energy and feeling the energy and tapping into the energy. So let's look at your current energy, my friend. What's happening with you? We've got the Knight of Swords. That is so interesting because in every pile for the viewer, the Knight of Swords came out. I'm being called to look at the Knight of Swords for you, which I wasn't for any other pile. And I'm being called to look in a book that I don't normally look in. So this must be a special message for you. The brave energy of the Knight understands when it's time to act, and act they do. This card indicates that you're in a space of walking definitely and head on into a storm regardless of the outcome. When a perfect opportunity presents itself at the right moment, you'll know in your heart when it's time to act. The Knight of Swords heeds this call and moves ahead at full force. There are times when bold assertiveness is necessary. If this is a trait that doesn't come naturally to you, trust you'll have the strength when you need it. There's often a downside to impulsive acts. It's important to be willing to face the consequences of your actions, even when you're in the right. Though the Knight is guided by passion, it is also guided by truth. Even with steep consequences, you may find your actions justifiable in the end. So I don't know, to me this feels like maybe you... I was just going to say, thank you, Spirit. I feel for me, I'm looking at someone who's standing in their power right now, who's, you know, maybe you just lost it on this person. Like maybe you just, I always say this is the card I resonate to the most in the whole tarot deck. It's the energy that I struggle with because growing up, I developed this Knight of Swords energy whenever I feel defensive. Not that I'm saying you're defensive, but what I think I'm seeing is I'm getting the energy that you're dealing with someone who hurt you, and you're dealing with someone who is maybe leading you on, or you felt led on by them, or maybe there was just no change. They were just focused on themselves. And I feel like current energy, you're like standing up for yourself. It feels like you have had some kind of realization about yourself, about your worth, and it feels like you're standing in your power right now. We have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So it feels like you've had this spark of, I think, your authentic self, and you're standing in your power right now. Interesting. I want to get another one for your side. We have the World and the Queen of Cups. So we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in the upright. So to me, it feels like you are trying to stop a cycle here with the World card. It feels like there was something repeating here with this person, or maybe with partners you have. You know, you could be someone, I talked about it in pile 2, you could be someone with a childhood wound that has gone unhealed. And I think that it's possible that maybe you're trying to break that pattern within yourself. You could be someone who resonates with acting impulsively and the shadow side of the Knight of Swords, and maybe you're trying to break that pattern the same way that I was talking about I am. But what I'm really seeing is I'm seeing you standing in your power and standing up for yourself, because I feel like you were going in a cycle with this person where you felt like you were being led on. You felt like you were being taken advantage of. You know, the King of Swords in reverse can talk about manipulation and deceit. You know, someone who's very selfish. And then we had the King of Wands, someone who wants to do what they want to do. And we have the Queen of Cups here, number 13. So you could be trying to put yourself first, even though it's hard to put yourself first. It's hard to stand up for yourself, you know, especially if you're attached to that person and you love them and you want to help them. It's hard to stand up for yourself in that sense and break that cycle and put yourself first. We have the Nine of Pentacles, so it definitely feels like you are focused on yourself right now and your own love. You could be at a distance from this person. Maybe you're trying not to chase this person. You know, maybe they did you wrong and you stood up for yourself. And now you're trying not to repeat the pattern of reaching out to them and saying, you know, oh, it's okay that you treated me that way. I miss you. Anyway, let's look at your person's energy. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. I actually want to look in this book for this card now. Interesting. Special messages for pile 3. Whenever I'm called to a different book, there's a reason. I want to see the Three of Cups. So your person's energy, Three of Cups. This card may indicate a time of sadness and depression. And remember, we saw the Five of Pentacles. Sadness and depression. Perhaps you feel withdrawn from life in a way that's nearly impossible to celebrate anything. It can also mean, so listen, it can also mean that you were dealing with someone, this person, who was overindulging or taking their pleasure to an unhealthy extreme. And remember, I said the King of Wands, someone who's more focused on their hobbies, time with friends, than this connection, more focused on their own endeavors. And I feel like maybe they possibly lost you because of that. And now they're feeling unfulfilled, you know? This person could be retreating from socializing and celebrating. It says, take some time to rest and go within. So this is someone who's reflecting on this. This is someone who possibly took their own hobbies, their work. Maybe there was I'm not seeing third party, but this is the energy of someone who like took their selfishness to perhaps an extreme and lost you in the process. And now they feel the effects of that. I need to see this now. This is just getting more and more interesting. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here, but I want to look at one thing, and I'm going to stick with this book since Spirit wants me to. So this is someone who is working on themselves right now. Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles in reverse shows that this is someone who's withdrawing from the outside world right now and focused on themselves. We have the Four of Pentacles, so they're holding back. They could be in an experience of lack, like they could be experiencing lack of finances. They could be experiencing tower moments. To me, I'm looking at someone who stood in their power, and now I'm looking at someone who the universe is like, wake the F up right now. Very withdrawn energy on their side. I'm going to get one more card for their side, their energy. Interesting. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups flipped out and flipped back in. So for some of you, maybe there was an imbalance of how much, like I said, if this person was very focused on their things, I can see how maybe you were putting in energy and they weren't. And there was an imbalance there, Two of Cups. But what we have coming out is the Fool in reverse. We have conflict, Five of Wands, conflict, blockages, tower moments in their life. And we have the Ten of Swords in the upright and the Fool in the reverse. So now I'm going to my other book for the Fool in reverse. Lack of commitment. So this person's current energy, they're afraid to come forward. They're afraid to come towards you. They're feeling this ending, 10 of Swords. That's an ending. They could be going through an ego death right now with the 10 of Swords as well. The 10 of Swords is a painful ending, a moment where you feel stabbed in the back or like life couldn't get much worse. It depicts an extreme unforeseen force that has hit you like a ton of bricks. Breakup, separation, sadness, grief, pain, and fear of coming towards you. They could have had fear of commitment when it came to this connection. Fear of committing themselves. What do I keep saying? Committing to you. Anyway, lots of pain on your person's side. I'm going to put the Fool back. Look at this. We have the 5 of Wands and the Empress. So they're feeling, you know, they're feeling drawn to your energy. I think maybe they can't let you go. This could have been someone who even said to you, like, I'll be able to forget you. I don't know if they would actually say that, but it's clear to me that they can't. And they're having a wake-up call right now. And there is, you know, fear of coming towards you here. So let's see the current energy between you. Your person's in it. I am not saying they don't deserve it. The universe gives you what you need to be given. I've had the universe come after me too. Current energy. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles, which is what we were seeing when we were shuffling. So current energy, it feels like you were waiting for this person to invest more time and energy into this, and it never came. And now there's separation, there's isolation between you. There's a feeling of rejection, whether it's on your side or their side or both. We also have the 7 of Swords on the bottom. So it feels like possibly this person was, remember, King of Cups in reverse, manipulation and deceit. And we have the 7 of Swords causing this. So to me, it feels like it stopped moving. And maybe, you know, you realized you didn't want to invest in this anymore because they were manipulating you or deceiving you. Or they walked away from you, rejecting you, leaving you in a place where you put in all this energy and time. And now you're feeling left out in the cold and rejected and alone. Interesting. So we have 7 of Swords on the bottom. So it feels like, and the 6 of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So the 6 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Swords in reverse is the energy of not being able to let each other go. And then the 8 of Cups in reverse can be about, very interesting, 8 of Cups can be about somebody wanting to come back. So it feels like somebody wants to come back here. I think it's interesting that this 8 of Cups has wake up potion on it. And what did I say? It's like the universe is trying to wake your person up. Teach them a lesson. I'm just gonna see if I can fit all. Oh, I probably can't. Why did 2 have to come out? All right. Interesting. Well, whatever. I also want to talk about this 10 of Swords card, actually. Because if you look at this 10 of Swords card, so this is very symbolic. The 9 of Swords how can I describe this? The Nine of Swords is the anxiety and the fear that then gets reflected inward. And Ten of Swords can be when there's, you know, when there's been an ending and you have no choice but to reflect on these things. It's like those, I've heard this described before, those anxieties and those fears, once turned inward and reflected on during an ending, Ten of Swords, it starts the clarity, it starts the reflection, it starts things moving. So I feel like, you know, your person may be going through an ego death right now. So where's my list? We're going to see how you're currently feeling about this person. So how do you feel about this person? We have Four of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. So like that is Four of Pentacles, like they were holding back from you, like they weren't giving you enough of their energy. We have the Seven of Cups, which is very symbolic of being confused. So you feel confused about this person. Maybe you're feeling very confused as to why you cannot let go of their energy, even though I just heard did you dirty. I don't know why I heard that. Even though they deceived you or hurt you, you're wondering, like, you're confused. Why can't I let go of this person? Why do I feel this chaser energy towards this person? We have the Hierophant. So it feels like you feel there's a deeper connection here, a connection that goes quite deep. I've heard this card talked about, this specific card in this deck talked about, I've heard it described as a counterpart connection where there's supposed to be spiritual growth. Specifically this one card in this one deck. Anyway, it feels Seven of Cups, very confusing. And like this person made you feel like an option, not a choice. Here you are, and here's time with friends, their job, their work, their hobbies, their whatever, other people. They made you feel like an option, not a choice. But yet you feel this spiritual connection with them that you can't describe here. You feel connected to them even though you're not. Does that make sense? What was that? Spirit just showed me the Strength card. Unconditional bond, or unconditional love, unbreakable bond. Again, think of the Strength card, okay? We usually see, like, of course we have the Lovers, of course, an unbreakable bond. I was just saying that. Think of the Strength card when you see like the gentle feminine and the lion growling and the feminine trying to tame the lion. Very symbolic, like, why am I in love with this person who wants to bite my face off? Why am I in love with this person who has an ego and like whatever this person did to you? Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see how your person is currently feeling about you. That is interesting stuff right there. So on the floor, we have the Magician. So for some of you, this person could be aware that they were coming across in a manipulative way, and they could be working on this with the Magician. This person is feeling like it's time to work on themselves. Now, I'm going to look up the Magician in this frickin' book. I've never looked at this book so much. This was the first tarot book that I bought, and then I never read it. I blame my ADHD. I'm like, oh, that's a perfect book. And like a neurodivergent person, I couldn't learn from a book. I had to learn by doing. So I never actually read this book. I have read my grubby little book many times, as you can see. It's gross. So this is how your person is currently feeling. The Magician embodies all four elements: earth, air, water, fire. Wake up call. They're going through a wake up call. The Magician understands that they have every tool they need at their fingertips and the infinite ability to tap into them. This card calls to you to notice all the power you have. How can you make use of your gifts and use them for positive change for yourself and others? The energy of this card is one of mastery, willpower, and resourcefulness. The Magician may be calling you to dig deep for the strength and power you need to make powerful changes in your life or your world. And remember, ego death. This energy is not only about using your resources, but also directing them with skill. Ruled by Mercury, the Magician also knows how to communicate clearly to effectively share their knowledge and wisdom with others. So, we have someone here who's working on themselves, working on their toxic traits, working on their shadows, finally looking at their shadows. I do feel like your person is in like rock bottom energy. That's what it feels like, rock bottom. And when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go from up. And that's usually when you have realizations that you need to change your life and you need to change your behaviors and you need to change your outlook. And that's what your person is going through right now. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have the 10 of Cups and the King of Swords. So at the beginning, we saw you, Queen of Swords. So we do have like a match here. Maybe you're both air signs. Maybe you're both just the same element. So 2 earth signs, 2 fire signs, 2 pentacle, no, earth, water, or air. This person is having a wake-up call and they're having clarity about this. Remember that sword, the gears are turning. This is someone who's realizing that you are their wish fulfillment. We also have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. So this person is having huge realizations that you're not only their emotional fulfillment, but also they see long-term potential with you here. We also have the 5 of Cups. So there's a lot of sadness and regret over losing you here. Interesting. So they could be obsessively thinking about you right now as well. What is the kid in the Jeep is back? What is currently blocking this connection? We have the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Are you kidding me? So your person could have been afraid of commitment. Your person could have, what's blocking this? There could be a lot of outside influences. So there could be distance. There could be other people's opinions. There could be this person has a very busy life, whatever it is. It could also be that this person was very defensive and deflected and became defensive when you tried to bring up the fact that they were possibly manipulating you. King of Cups in reverse. It feels like this person got very defensive with you. And 4 of Wands, you know, there was what's blocking this, lack of foundation. I'm going to look in my little one now, my little book. 7 of Wands as a blockage. Defensiveness, denial in love, a breakup from external pressure. So if there were external forces here and you broke up over that, like I said, maybe this person had so much going on. Again, defensiveness, denial that they felt this 4 of Wands energy with you. I could be, again, I always channel counterpart energy, and to me it looks like I'm looking at a Queen of Swords who just put up, who stood in her authentic truth, their authentic truth, I'm not talking about gender, and said, I know I deserve better. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing this person waking up. So another conflict here could be conflict between family, fear of commitment, 4 of Wands. Let's see, what do I want to ask now? I had a list here, but I didn't like it. It wasn't juicy enough for me, so I've added to it. Let's see this person's current intentions towards you. What are their current intentions towards you? 8 of Wands flipped out. It was in the reverse and it flipped out upright. So their current intentions towards you, forward movement, communication, rapid change, rapid growth, progression. This is someone who change. That's what this is. It's intense change. This person intends to change. That's why we see I was going to bring it up. It's why we're seeing so many kings. It's why I saw the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups. It's because this is someone who's going through the journey of those energies. Maybe you are as well. Maybe you're in Queen, like you could have been in Queen of Swords energy here, and maybe right now you're in Queen of Wands energy because you put up a boundary. I feel like maybe you've gone through some type of growth or glow up because of that. Anyway, the Magician shows this person working on themselves. So they intend to go through rapid changes, huge changes for this connection. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person, again, making changes, making adjustments. I just heard this person say, I want to change my ways. I don't want to be that person anymore. Very interesting. So in the reverse, this talks about external events affecting relationship. And that's what I mean. It feels like this person wants to focus on what matters and get rid of everything else. Eight of Wands, this person's intentions. I don't know if I've looked up the Eight of Wands in a long time. Romantic life picking up pace, excitement, surprises in love, quick progress, travel, motivation, impact, quick movement, messages, movement of energy, good news, immediate growth, communication. So that's this person's intentions. Let's see what action they will take towards you. We have the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands, which is, oh, and the Ace of Wands on the bottom. So Six of Cups is when they reconnect with you, when they reach out. Six of Cups, wanting to heal this. Three of Wands, forward movement. Ace of Wands, action, inspired action, putting energy into this. The Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands is Four of Wands, so they could want to commit to this. Six of Cups, I already know it. I'm just going to read it so that your little ego monster doesn't make you think that you're delusional. Reconnecting with an ex, reliving happy memories, healing, getting back together. I just saw the Lovers card poking out. Let's get one more for actions. This is also them healing childhood wounds. Like this could be someone who has childhood wounds here. We have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, as far as actions, is about putting energy into this. It's about being someone who you will be proud to be with. It's about being a supportive partner. That's what the Queen of Wands energy is. And we have Judgment. For some of you, this person, I just heard it. I can't even believe there could have been a third party, you know, because we saw manipulation and deceit. So for some of you, there could have been a third party. And when I say third party, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be work. It can be friends. It can be like, I already know this person has a lot going on. And this shows them taking accountability for that. It shows them, well, this is renewal energy, being a good partner, standing with you through thick and thin. That's what the Queen of Wands energy is. But this is also, I'm seeing, taking accountability for some of their shadows, taking accountability for perhaps third-party interference. Let's see the near future energy of this connection. Near future, we have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So near future energy, we see you in separation and we see growth needing to happen. The Two of Wands can be the energy when someone is trying to change their approach. They're trying to change a pattern. So I feel near future energy, which is tomorrow onwards. Hey, bird. Near future energy, which is tomorrow onwards, shows, you see this blockage here, right? And it shows that this can't open. This Three of Wands, where we saw for their intentions or actions, can't happen until this person has realizations and they change their approach to this and they heal some of those patterns that they need to heal, that they're trying to heal. The Chariot, oh my goodness. So it feels like once this person has that growth, that this Chariot's going to bust out of here. I also feel called to tell you about this card because this, there's a reader I listened to, Avalon Kisby. I shared her page a while ago. But the way that she describes this Chariot card is that it's one of the only Chariot cards where you see them pulling away from each other. And this can be very symbolic of counterpart energy, yin and yang. And that near future energy, you're on your path and they're on theirs. But that there's still this telepathic connection between you. Interesting. Let's get another one for near future energy. We have the Page of Cups and the Sun. So this does show an apology and clarity. It shows you having clarity in this, there is healing here. Page of Cups. So it feels like what's coming next is perhaps, you know, this person apologizing for something or admitting something or taking accountability for something, like I said. I feel like you're going to have clarity also about the choice that you made to stand up for yourself here. Let's get one more. Page of Swords. So this is what I mean. Near future energy. This is perfect. Near future energy. We see this being blocked from forward movement until this person changes their approach. And we've got two pages here showing me that this person watching you, wanting to communicate with you, watching you, their intuition is telling them there's something special about you, that they need to apologize, that their intuition is guiding them to you. But it's page energy. So it's like this person is still learning about themselves before they're allowed to come near you again by the universe. Spirit says you need to change or else you can't have access to the Empress. And we have the Emperor. And remember, I mentioned the Kings, and I said, this is someone who's working through their energies. They're working on themselves. And once they embody all those energies, that's when they make a move here. So right now, your person is working up or growing into this Emperor energy. And that's why they're holding back right now, because they're not there yet. But they're getting there, my friend. 3 of Wands, see? Do you see? As soon as they're in that Emperor energy, that's when they will take action towards you. Emperor, Empress, the Lovers, Temperance. I saw it all. 4 of Wands. Like, what the heck is going on? What advice do you need about this connection? We have the Empress. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Listen. You embody your power, my friend. I almost called you baby, and I don't call people baby. So it's funny. I've never liked that term. Like, I love you, baby. Like, I've never liked that. It reminds me too much of Dirty Dancing. And for a very long time, because I never watched Dirty Dancing, I didn't understand that her name was Baby. Like, I thought everyone just called her Baby. And I found it so like, what? Why is her dad calling her Baby? And it totally put me off that. I don't even actually think I've seen Dirty Dancing, if I'm being honest. But anyway, somebody told me that was her name. Anyway, your advice, be the Empress, you know, embody that self-worth. That's what you're growing into, you know, and don't chase this person. It's very clear to me this is a counterpart connection. Where you're both meant to grow, and you're not supposed to be taking action here. You're supposed to be working on your heart space, and your person is supposed to be the one. You saw the leg with the muscle. Your person is the one that's going to take a step forward here. You need to focus on this right now, your inner world, your inner healing. That image right there, remember that strength card and that bone right there. You've got this. Anyway, I can't believe that came out. We've also got Judgment. So it's very clear to me that while you're evolving into this Empress, your person is going through an awakening. They're getting their karma. And they're, you know, this connection was meant to wake you up. I feel like maybe this is probably a connection that maybe got you interested in tarot in the first place because it was confusing maybe. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. So my friends, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.